was going to make a video on this, but I just feel it's too samey. It's too samey. I need something different. Feeling quite productive today, actually, even though I haven't done much. I'm going to try something new. Where's my iPad? I'm going to show you something new. I really want to paint something like that onto the canvas. It looks really cool. I love all the colours and everything, and it really works. Something like that as well. So that's what I was freestyling yesterday, and probably going to do something like that onto the canvas. So I'll probably do another quick time lapse in just here of that video. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those time lapses. I want to make something really bold and colourful now. I'm in that mood. I'm going to just smash it out, just get the canvas out and start experimenting, following on from my designs that I did on the iPad. Let's go.
We begin. Firstly, I will be applying blocks of paint onto the canvas representing the buildings in the painting. I like how bold block colours are, so straightforward. You want some purple? Here's a block of purple. Cup of tea getting me through the painting. I have to be really careful not to dip my paintbrush in the tea instead of the water. I have literally stopped myself a couple of times. Perspective doesn't exist in this painting. It's basically a load of floating blocks on the canvas. Now to add in some ochre. I love this colour as it settles down the bright colours in the painting, so it's not all so in your face. At this point, I was starting to get frustrated with the colours running into each other when painting around other colours. I figured I would need to get the hairdryer out. It longs out the process a bit, but it's necessary. Here, I'm going over the same layers applied to give the colours a boost so they pop off the canvas. I want it to stand out and demand attention. Next we add in some light blues and some reds, evenly distributed onto the canvas to balance out the picture. Colours are a balancing act. See how that red livens up the painting? Exciting, isn't it? Getting the hairdryer out again, and once that's dried I'll be applying the blue sky. This is actually my favourite colour. It's hard to have a favourite sometimes. However, I feel naturally drawn to this one. After a few mouthfuls of tea and a mix of the colour palette, I'm back to the second coating of colour. More balancing going on here with white to keep the picture even. You can see how it instantly lightens up the painting. Just comparing it to the design on the iPad. It's not completely accurate, but that's sometimes a good thing. I like to freestyle and use the design as a guide. It's more fun that way. Next, I'm applying the darker outlines to the colours, which gives the painting more depth. Outlines and shadows create an almost 3D-like effect. It's been a little while since I last painted like this, and I must say, I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun to paint this one. I used to stress a lot about the outlines of the objects being absolutely certain. In this painting, I was a bit more free-handed and more flowy with the brush while still expressing solid structures. I thought of adding in some white borders too, still balancing, trying to evenly place the white around the canvas. I always seem to have black and white together in an abstract painting. I think it's because the contrast is the greatest and most eye-catching to the viewer. it came down to the smaller details, I wanted it to have a natural flow. For this reason, I didn't spend too much time accurately applying the inside lines. I wanted it to look a bit more expressive and less certain and organised. I was a little worried I was going to wreck the painting, but thought, if it's a disaster, it will still be good to record and share it with everyone. Thankfully, it came out well. At this point, I was starting to zone out. Even my music had stopped and I just sat and painted in silence for an hour, applying grids all over the canvas. As you can see with the white paint and the dark background, the painting is really starting to come alive. I then started painting in squiggly clouds with white and grey paint. They don't even look like clouds, but I just felt like it was working. I thought the bottom left looked a little dark, so I should whack another grid in there. These are the crucial moments in a painting like this one. You need to stand back and just study the colours. And after a few final touches, I eventually come to a point where I become conscious and feel satisfied with the painting.
Literally, I might as well just like do the vlog here while it's recording. I've zoned out for the last half an hour or so. Just totally gone the opposite of what I was doing. Following on from this on the iPad, I just kind of flipped the script a little bit and I just kind of zoned out and I just whacked loads of paint everywhere. I think it looks good. It's quite scruffy. It's quite scruffy looking painting, but it's quite expressive. I quite like it. So it's kind of like out the borders, and it's turned out totally different than I was actually planning to make it. I kind of knew that from the start, looking up to loads of tower blocks above you, and then here's a bit like more in the alley, kind of in the dingy bits of London, and here's nice and bright. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, for like a freestyle painting, it's come out quite well. Now that's a day's work. I mean, finished. That's my palette. This could have been a disaster. Sometimes it is, and it's just I've wasted all that time. But nah, this one looks kind of cool. I hope I don't change my mind. I hope I don't wake up tomorrow and go, what is that? A little bit different to the others. Much more kind of like flow, freestyle, more relaxed. Yeah, I'll probably carry this on. A bit more like a vlog and not a how-to tutorial. On to the next one after this one. I'll carry on filming and then chop it up, each painting, and carry on with the vlog. Okay, bye.